Alrighty guys, today we're going to be going over the VERU stock, which this stock went from about $5 up to 14.50, which that's a very good move today. So we're going to be going over that, and then just before we get started, I'm just gonna do a little promo here. I'm offering one-on-ones now, for penny stocks, options, futures, basically whatever you want to learn. So DM me on Discord at Wiz if you're interested in one-on-ones. I actually had a one-on-one with Moneybags about futures, and this was his gains. So pretty good. But yeah, if you're interested in learning more about penny stocks, anything, just DM me on Discord. But getting into this, okay. So VERU was probably the top stock watching on the open, seeing that it gapped up. Let's see, what is this? It's about a 40%, 35%. So one of the top watchers for today. And first thing I'm noticing right here is a VWAP bounce. So right here, right around 570, you see this candle kind of holds. This next candle, we get a green candle. So this, I would have been looking for an entry around here. This next candle doesn't hold, and I would not have entered yet because this green candle, we never really broke above like this area and held above it. So my entry probably would have been this green candle or this green candle, but like somewhere right around this 575, 580 area would have been that would have been a very good entry. And I believe, yeah, you would not have stopped out if you entered in that area, seeing that it was holding. You could have taken a good entry there. And the potential gains, I'd say at least 5-6%, up to 8% if you got a perfect exit. So that's the first good play of VWAP bounce. Next thing I'm kind of noticing is this kind of a rough. This is a little rough, but it's not bad. So far it's not holding our 9 EMA really well, so I wouldn't really be looking for a 9 EMA bounce anywhere through here. But I do see this, and it's choppy. We do get a false breakout of this pennant. But just seeing the chop, I probably wouldn't have entered right on the breakout. Probably would have wanted to wait for a little confirmation. But potential entries, any of these candles, seeing that it held support here and here. Well, it created it here and here, and it's kind of holding here. So anywhere around this 605 to 615 area would have been a good entry right around here. Or on this breakout. So this broke out, and maybe on this next candle that started to move up. So like right around here. And if you did that, then you wouldn't have been down more than 1%. And potential gains at least 4% on a scalp. And here, 4 to 8%. So those are two good plays. Next play I'd be looking at is right here. We do see that this 9 EMA did bounce right here. So I would have been looking for a little pullback into the 9 EMA here. And it does pull back nice. It holds here, little basing candle, and then this big bullish candle. This looks to me like it, it's not actually that huge, but it could have potentially halted with seeing that big candle and big volume. So if you're not in, right around here, I would have jumped in around 650, just seeing, how big the candle is compared to the previous candles. But right here, over this high, right around here, so 654, that's a decent entry. Or you could have gotten a earlier entry around 650. It's really not that big of a difference. And potential gain, it's around 6 to 9% on that. And I mean, it all depends how long you held. I don't want to make this video like crazy long, but there's another 9 EMA bounce here. I would have been looking to add my position right around the break of that high of this body. For a quick scalp, you get another nice curl here. My long position would have been right here. It bounced here, started to curl over this high right there. Another entry. What am I seeing here? That's a little support line. You wouldn't have really been able to see that in real time though, because it kind of just formed from this area. So that's not super great. I mean, there's not a lot of 9 EMA bounces right around here, and I would have been looking to take these. They're not exactly perfect, but you know, seeing it's bounced 1, 2, 3, 4 times already, like really well, I might have taken an early entry right at the 9 EMA, just right around here, because it's not stopping us out. It's not ranging too much, and that could have led you up a bit more this time, like 8 to 20%, I'd say, before a little pullback, depending on how long you held, maybe 25%. Here it kind of holds 9 EMA. You see it start to curl. Maybe you did get an entry right here, and maybe you stopped out if you saw it curling, but you could have gotten another entry once it started to curl back up, probably like on this candle right here, right around there. What else? I would have connected these two lines right here to a little support line. You can see it kind of broke through, kind of touched a little bit off of this line, started to curl back up. Good entry right around 11.15, right around here. I'm really looking for these pullbacks, a little bounce, and then I'm looking for a nice green candle that breaks above the high of the previous candle, or the high of the body. And you can see here we do get a halt upwards. And I actually got in. I was paper trading just because I was in the middle of class, but I bought into this trade right, I believe it's right here. I bought in at 11.50, so I saw this this big candle, saw a little basin candle, and I saw this next candle start to move above this candle, so I actually bought right at, I think it was 11.54, right here. And then from there it moved up to 12.30. I was still in just because I saw like this big move from you know, down here at $11 up to 12.30 is 13%, and that's within 5 minutes. So I expected it to halt, and we did have MACD was curling up, and our buy volume was relatively big. So I was waiting, and I actually took off like about basically all my shares right at 12.50, so a little before the halt level, just because I didn't want to be in like a false halt or anything like that. And then I had a little bit of my position left in the halt, and then it unhalted, dropped a bunch, bounced off the 9 EMA, shot back up. But as I was watching this, it was still relatively holding this area, the unhalt area, and I ended up just selling my position right around the open of this candle, so like 13.40. And you could have gotten more profits out of that, but not great. Too choppy up there. I didn't like the chop, and I ended up curling back down. I don't really see anything good in here. It's just chop. Honestly, I don't really, there's a lot of 9 EMA bounces through here. A lot of 9 EMA bounces, which is, I've talked about earlier. Yeah, Mainly 9 EMA bounces, honestly. You could say maybe this is a 200 EMA bounce because it was within like 5-6 cents. So right down here, it kind of curled off that 200 EMA area. But yeah, first like hour and a half. That's like all the main plays right here. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little recap of this huge move in VERU today. It's over 150%, 160% move in the stock. Yeah, just remember, if you're interested in learning more about penny stocks, futures, just DM me on Discord, and yeah, see you guys.